Happy Thursday. I am so disappointed. I just did a whole entire video and I had started out zooming in on a a heron that was out here waiting, and then I couldn't find a little button to turn the camera around, so I'm like, that's all right, I'll just flip my camera and I'll just do it like that. Got to the whole end of the thing, probably talked for 15 minutes, and went to review it, and I realized that it was still zoomed in, so the whole thing was like focused on my nose. I'm like, these people don't want to look up my nose for 15 minutes. So, but I've already did that once where I had to repeat a video, and I messed one up and I didn't repeat it, and it's been like 2 weeks since I posted one, so I'm like, I'm going to sit here right now and do the whole thing again, and hopefully say something smart. Okay, so it's Thursday. So I haven't done one in a while. The title of this video is going to be Relationship Stream of Consciousness, which sounds a little ridiculous, but basically it means I don't have bullet points. I'm just going to talk for a minute. As all two of you know, like and share, subscribe. Get me out there, man. I really can help. I got stuff to say. But anyway, as I probably mentioned before, I just got out of a long-term and really kind of a rough relationship, rough emotionally, about 12 weeks ago. And it's been a real eye-opener to me, because I kind of went from being with someone who I knew I would have put money I was going to be with for the rest of my natural life, and then all of a sudden one day, right out of the blue, bam, gone pecan. So, yeah, that was interesting. And just all the adjustments I've had to do with my life, emotionally, financially, everythingly, it's been cray. But then I went through a period of, how do I date? How do I meet people? Do I want to meet people? Do I really want to do this again? I'm okay alone, that kind of stuff. Then my daughter badgered me into putting profiles up on Plenty of Fish and on Tinder. And my first date on either of those was a Tinder date from Tinder, and I'm just like, isn't Tinder kind of for hookups, But I figured, okay, we're gonna go down to the Marine Science Museum. You can't do much there. There's turtles watching, But one date became 2 dates, became 3 dates, became profiles back down again. So it's been interesting, because this particular person is, and I'm real guarded. I am wounded. I'm still pretty raw from this last relationship. It was long, 19-year friendship, 8 years of, together. But this person appears to be exactly what I need right now. And I know I shouldn't qualify it like that, because in the grander scheme of things, I know that he's what I need right now, because that's what we get, is what we need right now, right? Right? But it's, I'm finding that in this period of my life, I'm able to really see the best I ever have. Some of the, not only just, it's not even, you look back at old relationships, at old things that went wrong or whatever, and you sort of review them. It's like watching a video again and again. But, I'm able to analyze better right now with this actual person. I mean, I laid some groundwork before I met him, because I was really working on myself spiritually, a lot of meditating, a lot of thought, a lot of just sitting and thinking about stuff, and trying to figure out where I am and who I am, basically, after coming out of a relationship that smothered who I am, and it's done that for years and years, So I'm just I've never been one to say I want to be who I was before, because that's, who wants that? But I've been trying to figure out who I am now, once I get out from under the weight that was on my shoulders, that was just squelching me. And it's been real interesting, because I didn't realize how lost I was, how separated from myself I was. And I didn't realize it until I was out from under this person who I would have, I thought I was in love with, I thought I was going to spend forever with. I thought he was the right person for me. We were meant to be together. And, we were meant to be together for that period of time, but evidently we weren't meant to spend the rest of our lives together. But it's really given me a lot of perspective, and it's helped me figure out what I want from myself. He's texting. And then I meet this guy who is evidently open and honest. It's qualifying again. See how bad I qualify? open and honest and going through the same sort of process with himself, self-examination, trying to figure out how he can better himself. And he's already there too. And then we meet and we're both kind of going through the same house cleaning, you know, and it's pretty amazing. You know, it's the descriptive words just are not working for me because I don't have the right ones. And they're all over the place. It's scary, it's terrifying, it's wonderful, it's thought-provoking. It's making me really examine right down to the bone some stuff that, and then I'm getting kind of surprised by what I'm finding a little bit. Hang on a second. What do you think? We're being watched. He thinks we have food. Boy, is he wrong. But it's just the biggest, I think the overriding thing for me is I'm so amazed at what's given to us when we need it. You know, I mean, I just feel like if I feel like I'd started the self-examination, I'd started the in-depth sort of purging of old crap that I was trying to do, developing my strengths, developing myself as a person spiritually. And I feel like I kind of got into a certain point, and then all of a sudden the decision was made, okay, you've come this far by yourself, now here's this other person who's kind of doing the same thing, why don't y'all walk together for a while? And, you know, I mean, it's obviously a little early to say how long we're going to walk together, but right this second, in this moment in time, it's wonderful for me. It's been very affirming, you know, that I'm doing the right stuff. It's really making me face my demons, my being defensive, being guarded, being not trusting, my trust issues, all that stuff that we get when we're halfway between 0 and 100, you know. I have horrible trust issues, you know, because I've always been, I've had this bizarre dichotomy. I mean, I've traveled a lot, I've done stuff, I've seen things, you know, but there's always been a bit of a double helping of naivete and gullibility, you know, where, you know, I've got several people in my life that told just wild stories. I base jumped the Empire State Building. Really? Oh, that's so cool, you know. Yeah, it was me. Did you really? I'm so proud of you, you know. And I've always been like that. But I can't let those experiences, those people that took advantage of that part of me, I can't let that going forward keep me out of something that might be wonderful. And I can't attach myself to someone and say, okay, maybe this is the one for the rest of my life. Maybe this is the one for the rest of my life. You know, that well may happen. But right now, this is what I need. This person is what I need. And I'm what he needs. And I will be very happy if we do end up parting ways. I'll be happy about the whole experience because I'm learning so much and I'm opening up so much and I'm learning how closed off I was and letting a bunch of stuff go. I want to drop that shit in the middle of the road and walk away from it. And I am doing that. So we'll see what happens with this. So yeah, don't know exactly what you're going to take away from this, but I hope it's something. If you are in the middle of something hard, know that it does have a purpose. Its purpose might be to help you appreciate the next thing that comes along, because that might actually be the one that you're getting ready for. We don't have perspective a lot. You know, sometimes we just don't know what's going on. And I guess that's where the trust comes in. You got to trust that somebody, something, some higher power has your best interests in mind, even if you don't know what's going on. So sometimes you just gotta shut up and dance, you know. So I'm dancing. Anyway, I'm gonna bike home. I got stuff to do. Like, subscribe down there. Oh, I'm gonna start to do some energy readings. I read Eric Pearl's Reconnection, practicing what was his theories, and I'm gonna do a seminar at the end of July with one of his students, who's now moved on to a little off to the side, the same kind of stuff, energy healing. So I'm going to be doing some free long-distance healings for practice. So no guarantees whatsoever, but they're free, so you got nothing to lose. If you want one, leave me a comment. We'll hook up long distance. But in the comment section, definitely like, share, subscribe. Let go. Come on.